In this video, we'll speak about how the Dance of the Dragons, a protracted civil conflict between the Targaryens, will be depicted in the Game of Thrones prequel series House of the Dragon. Through the civil war known as Dance of the Dragons, which broke out after Viserys I's demise, the plot will track the fortunes of the House of Targaryen. Here are some of the Dance of Dragons' most important points. 10. It occurs 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones. The conflict takes place roughly 3 centuries before Game of Thrones premieres, between the years 129 AC and 131 AC. The Seven Kingdoms are ruled by House Targaryen. The Iron Throne's 5th Targaryen monarch, Viserys I, a dragon rider, ruled over the Seven Kingdoms during a period of universal peace and prosperity. After his death, Aegon II and his half-sister Rhaenyra were pitted against one another in the Civil War. 9. Viserys I preferred Rhaenyra to succeed him. Only Princess Rhaenyra, one of the 3 children born to King Viserys I and Queen Aemma lived. Her father spoiled her and prepared her to take the throne. Princess Rhaenyra received training in state affairs and diplomacy from an early age. On occasion, she was even given permission to attend council meetings. 8. The importance of Viserys' second marriage would emerge. When Queen Aemma passed away in 105 AC, Viserys formally designated Rhaenyra as his heir, which was widely accepted at the time. But he wed again in 106 AC. Alicent Hightower became the new monarch, and she and her husband would go on to have 4 more kids: Aegon, Helaena, Aemond, and Daeron. 7. By Viserys' I's death, the council was already split. The council was split between supporting Princess Rhaenyra and the future Aegon II, the Greens and the Blacks, by the time Viserys I died in 129 AC. When Viserys announced Rhaenyra's claim to the throne, he disregarded earlier bitter arguments regarding his father, King Jaehaerysha's apparent. 6. First to seize power was Aegon II. In order to secure the support of the House of Baratheon, Prince Aemond, brother of the future king, engaged himself to one of Lord Baros Baratheon's daughters. A week following Viserys I's passing, Prince Aegon hastily made preparations for his coronation at the Dragon Pit. 5. The war brought an end to dragons. Only in this one fight did dragons appear on both sides. At the dance over Shipbreaker Bay, Prince Aemond and his enormous dragon Vhagar killed Eryx and Lucerys. Rhaenyra and Prince Daemon's kid, Meleys, Sunfire, and Vhagar engage in a tremendous battle 1,000 feet in the air, killing Rhaenys and her dragon Meleys. Dragons were extinct by the end of the conflict because there were so few of them, but they were brought back to life 300 years later by Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons. 4. The conflict involved the great houses of Westeros and other significant players. The powerful houses of Westeros choose one of the 2 sides, green or black, with many of them changing throughout the course of the conflict. By supporting the princess, the Starks upheld a covenant they had with her father. Quickly taking a position against the princess, Sir Tywin Lannister argued that the oaths sworn following Queen Aemma's passing were essentially made too long ago to still be valid. 3. Rhaenyra is now in the Iron Throne seat. Prince Aegon's power grab was only made known to Princess Rhaenyra distantly because she was on Dragonstone at the time her father passed away. She had more dragons than allies. Aegon II noticed a decline in the nobles' support as the battle dragged on. After her soldiers had taken King's Landing, the princess would momentarily ascend to the Iron Throne. 2. The dragon seeds were enlisted for duty. The firstborn child of Queen Rhaenyra was Prince Jacaerys Valerian. When there were 6 dragons on Dragonstone without riders, he issued a call for the dragon seeds, a term for bastards of both House Targaryen and House Valerian, since only those of the lineage were permitted to ride dragons. Any dragon seed who could master riding one would be granted knighthood. 1. Westeros' succession practices were altered by the Civil War. Aegon II could only enjoy his power for roughly 6 months before feeding his half-sister Rhaenyra to the dying dragon Sunfire. Even though Aegon III, Rhaenyra's son, was only a child and had to live for years under a regent before he could govern on his own, the Civil War dragged on and concluded with his coronation. That's it for today. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification for more updates.